This session is called Email Marketing Strategies. And in this session, you're going to learn how you can leverage email marketing to keep in touch with your website visitors, driving repeat visits and repeat sales. So because of how difficult it can be to acquire visitors to your website, you need to be sure to have every opportunity to follow up with them. And because email is still the most popular activity that people do online, it is by far the best method to do so. So now we're going to look at a few simple yet very effective ways that you can use email marketing to drive repeat visits and to raise conversion rates. So the first one is incentives, and it's always great to offer an incentive for the visitor to opt in and become a subscriber, because the first thing you need to do is to get people to opt in. And offering something free, such as an ebook or video, anything useful to your audience, will drastically increase the rate at which visitors become subscribers. So just imagine yourself looking at a site about dog training, and it just says, "Get our newsletter." Now imagine you're looking at another site about dog training that says, "Sign up and receive our free ebook on how to have a well-behaved puppy in less than an hour a day." So obviously the second site is much more compelling and far more likely to acquire subscribers. So it's always great to brainstorm and think of some great free content that you could package as an incentive for your visitors to sign up to your email list. So the next thing you'll want to optimize is your welcome message, and this is something that I actually see a lot of businesses missing. So the welcome message is a great opportunity to introduce yourself, talk about what they can expect, and deliver that incentive that you promised. And it's also a great time to ask some questions. So by asking new subscribers what they're looking for or struggling with, you can get some amazingly useful customer feedback that may help you shape your products and services. So always be sure to think about your welcome message and how you can use it effectively. So now we have follow-up campaigns, and follow-up campaigns are a great way to build a relationship with your subscribers. And what makes them so great is that they are automated. Sometimes these are referred to as autoresponders. So you can spend a few days writing 5, 10, or more emails that answer common questions, give tips and tricks, and by doing so, you're going to build trust with your subscribers. Then once you've built up the trust with your subscribers, it's a great time to ask for the sale. So by building the relationship before sending any offers, you're much more likely to make the sale down the road. So next up, we have weekly or monthly messages. And by periodically sending to your list, it's a great way to keep people engaged. If you go too long without emailing your list, they may forget about you, or even worse, mark your message as spam when they finally do see a message from you. So it's always great to periodically email them. And a few great ways to do this is to feature your own blog content, or you can gather links from the web, or simply report industry news. These are all great ways to use content that's already out there to keep people engaged and continue to build trust. So lastly, here we have special offers, and this is a great way to drive sales. Whenever you have a sale or a special offer, sending a one-off broadcast message is a great way to let everybody know. And this is also a good chance to reward your subscribers for staying subscribed. So you can send an offer that only people on your email list will receive, and this added bit of exclusivity is a great way to keep your subscribers engaged and to stop them from unsubscribing. Now, there's one more thing that I want to talk a little bit about before concluding here, which is email marketing providers. Now, you might be thinking that you could just send emails from your personal computer or your Gmail account or something like that. But the problem with that is that's typically viewed as spam, especially if you're emailing a large number of people. So what an email marketing provider allows you to do is move your list onto their server and collect email addresses there, and then send from a whitelisted server. And what that means is that you're going to have a higher rate of deliverability, meaning that when the email is sent, it's much less likely to be marked as spam. So of course, when you're collecting all these emails and you're sending people emails, you want to make sure it gets to their inbox. So deliverability is really super important here. And so using a professional email marketing provider is definitely key in this process. A few other good reasons to use a professional email provider is reporting. Of course, you're going to want to measure everything that you're doing here. And with a professional provider, you can see who's opened, how many times they opened, if they clicked, and also which link they clicked, things like that. And of course, also they're going to have backups. So collecting emails is so important that you're going to want to make sure that that list never gets lost. They do back up your lists, and that way you don't have to worry about losing it. So definitely take a look at a few professional email marketing providers. Most of them do cost a little bit of money, but it's definitely money well spent. So in conclusion, these are all a few great ways to get more out of your traffic. So think about how you can leverage these email marketing strategies in your business and get more out of your traffic.